Okay, Aquarius, here is your story, and I must ask, what have you been up to? Now, I've been sitting here with these messages for a little bit to get your story. Let's see what else comes out. This very much seems like there is a change in you that needs to happen, that wants to come out for you to grab it. And it very much seems like it is a mental state, like a perception of yours that wants to be examined deeper. And as an air sign, I know you would understand that. So here's what's going on. So this is where you are right now. First card, the stone. So I feel like this is, and this might very much be subconscious for you, which is why this reading exists now. So this is where you are. You have been, it's almost like you don't know you've been stuck perhaps, but you have been stuck in a certain lifestyle, pattern, mentality, perception. And in this perception, you've only been able to grow or heal very, very slowly. Hey. No. Hey. Okay, well, you've only been able to grow very slowly. The stone. Here, the next card that came out is the Starborn. Usually this card I associated with star seeds. But I think something in you wants to take you from this state of being stuck or growing very slowly to you getting to a different perception, a different level. It's almost like a new way of thinking, a new way of seeing the world, and the truth wants to come out from inside of you, wants to be born. And this is much of a higher, this isn't just the next level of perception. This is a much, much higher, you're taking a leap up in perception. For that to happen, you're going to have to tap into your inner, the way that it's feeling to me right now is your inner goodness. It's very soft, it's very it's very sweet. It's a part of you that's very, it's your essence. That's the word I was looking for. Your true goodness, sweet essence. You have to tap within it. And when you do, you will start to see. You can use your inner light, your inner flame, to start to see the world differently, to have a different perception of what's going on around you. I don't know. This is a general. I don't know what it is that you're looking at or what you're thinking about, but it very much seems to me like you're stuck thinking you're right about something. And if you're right about something, that means everyone else needs to be wrong, or that means they're lesser than you because they don't have your opinion, or that kind of thing. Whatever it is for you, it very much seems like you have a tunnel vision about something, and this is the right way, and this is correct. And I say that because your first card from the Shaman Oracle is the Crow. And the Crow card is very much about calling out your own bullshit. I'm just going to say it like it is. The Crow is asking you to discern your own beliefs, your own truth, whatever it is that you're saying and you believe. Are you acting upon it? Is it really the truth, or is it just your truth? And if it is your truth, are you proving it? Are you backing it with actions? That's what the Crow is saying. That's what the Crow card represents. Are you able to call out your own bullshit? Are you saying something but then doing differently? Or are you saying something like, oh no, we just have different perceptions. It's not like one is higher than the other or better than the other, but then behind people's backs or inside of you, you're like, yeah, well, mine is higher, mine is better. Whatever it is for you, there's something in your perception, in your mental space that needs to be called out and really examined. And the card below that is the wind, and this is another card of calling out for inner change, mental change in your mental space, in your thoughts. Something is not lining up. Your actions and your thoughts are not lining up together, which is why these two cards are here. There's something in your mind. There's a way of perceiving the world, perceiving a certain situation. And it's not quite true. It's not quite right. It might be your truth, but it is not the truth. And the winds of change over here, the wind, not the winds of change, the wind is asking you to look at all directions, look at all the point of views. There's always three sides or more to one story. And it's asking you to look at all the sides of a story. Then the card below that is the Rainmaker. And the Rainmaker is very much coming out with it's very much about, very similar message to the Gatherer. Actually, the Gatherer is gonna be on this side. The Rainmaker and the Gatherer, you see these two women. This is very much telling me that perhaps you've been taking more than you need. Perhaps you've been wanting more than you actually require, or you've been asking for more when you actually don't need more. This could also be that you've been feeling superior to some people, and you're better in some way, or your perception is better, and perhaps you've been a little belittling. Excuse my English. Oh, this is, by the way, I call shit out like I see it and I hear it. I'm not trying to offend anybody. This is just a story I'm getting. And the Rainmaker over here is asking you to look at these tendencies to ask for more than you need or take more than you need, and to realize that there's a part of you, this goodness, this essence part of you knows better, that if you ask for everybody, it's better than just asking for more for yourself, to be more generous, to be more giving. Actually, I think not generous and giving. To realize that if you ask for the greater good, it is better than just to ask for more for yourself. Especially if you don't need more. If you're actually look at your situation and you're comfortable where you are, but then you're asking for more security, this is telling you, rearrange that perception, rearrange those thoughts, realize that if you ask for more for everybody, if you pray for everybody, not just yourself, that is for the greater good, and you're most likely to get to a much happier place, because you'll be tapping into your true essence, and you'll actually go from a spark to a flame. And the flame is here to telling me, use your inner flame to illuminate the truth, to use your inner guidance, your inner knowing. Once you get out of this state, once you get out of this, you think you're right and you think you have the truth, you will be able to use your inner flame of truth to realize that there are many sides to a story. There are many other people that need things that perhaps you have. And the next card here is the rattle, and the rattle is also a very similar message of this. The rattle is basically a tool. You are the rattle. It's a tool that is used by feminine energies, and a lot of these cards, actually all of these cards, the Rainmaker, the Wind, and the Gatherer, all have female energies to them. This is a tool used to discern how to disperse the goods. So basically, I think the universe here is a message. So they want to use you as a tool, as an instrument, as a channel to be able to give more. And I'm not saying you need to start giving your stuff away and your materialistic. Right now, I'm seeing a lot of mental perception change, a need for a mental perception. So maybe you have been only asking or praying for yourself and your own health and your own safety, and perhaps it's asking you are powerful, your mind is powerful. I mean, you're Aquarius. Ask for more than just yourself now. It's time for you to expand and see more than just your truth and your own needs, everyone else's perceptions, everyone else's needs. And here is the mystical shaman, the last card here, which is interesting that it came out as the last card with the excuse me, the archetype cards. The flame is actually a symbol that is very much associated with the mystical shaman, because the mystical shaman has tapped into their inner flame. And basically the power of the mystical shaman is to be able to be an observer. So if you see here, there's a person, and then there's a tiny little face right in front of them. It's almost like one of them is observing themselves and others. So this is very much the energy and the power of not being attached to things as they are, but seeing the many different truths and the many different perceptions and the many different sides of a story, and not being attached to any of them, giving credit or giving acceptance or giving validation to all of them or none of them. That is up to you, but to know to not be attached to it being a very specific one way, that there's everyone else's way and everyone else's perspective and truth. And for the animal spirit cards, the first we got is a canary spirit, and it says sing your own song. So it's very much, it came out right above the stone, and it's almost saying, like, if you want to get out of this rut, if you want to get out of this stagnation, you have to get to know yourself and how your own power, and your own power in this reading is telling you that it is to go inside and find your inner essence, light up your flame so you're able to see the many sides of a story, of perceptions, which as an Aquarius, I know you understand that. I mean, I'm an air sign as well. There's something much bigger than us, and everyone else's perception is valid, whether they're right or wrong or hurtful or not. Everyone has their right to their own song. The next card is Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. And so this just came out on top of the Starborn card. And so this is basically telling you, see, it wants to come out. Something wants to come out of this egg. It's starting to crack. It's a perception. It's a way of being that wants to come out and change. And this is telling me that you dream the world into being. If you change your mind and you see the world in a better and in a more accepting way, that once you get into that perception, you will be able to see the world in a higher perspective, so to speak. The way to do that is, we have the hummingbird spirit over here. Be here now. So it's telling me, don't stay stuck. Don't stay stuck in the way that things are in one way. Don't stay stuck in the way that it was in the past, or don't try to look forward to the future of how it will be, or the right or the wrong way. Be here now. Sit with it. Observe it. This is the observer, mystical shaman. Observe it. Don't attach to it. Be here now. Because once you attach to it, it becomes a past or a future thing. If you stay present with it and you don't judge it and you don't attach to it, you'll be fine. And once you do that, horse spirit came out last. There it is. It's not gonna focus. There it is. Sorry about the movement. It's saying freedom is yours. It's a beautiful card. And to me, this is still talking about your inner world, your inner mental state. Freedom is yours from being stuck and thinking one way and acting another, saying something but acting in the opposite way. It's looking at the wind card has a lot to do with, north, south, west, and east. And so it's asking you to look at the four directions. They're all very valid. They all have reasons to be. And if you look at them, then you get the bigger picture of what the truth actually is. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. And no offense, I'm gonna tell the story that I see. This could be you, this could be someone around you. So there it is, and I hope this helps, and I will see you next time.